and we can start going through the notes from last time. Let's see. So on session 11, Ko, it would be your turn to do scribe if you're good for that.
Yes, I shall. Scribe away.
Cargill is supposed to be on quartermaster. Hopefully he shows up, but yeah, if not, we'll figure it out. And Rogrick, you were the previous scribe, it looks like.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to give us a recap of last time?
Sure. I don't know if I'm missing anything, if anyone knows that I miss anything, but basically we started off at just about at the end of finishing exploring that laboratory, the crypt. Decided to take a short rest quick, just to recover some. And then we continued down some of the passages we haven't seen. They found a cage in there that had one of the hobgoblin bodies in it. When we tried to move the body, some skeletons came to life. Kind of quickly dispatched them and was able to mend the leaking crystal there that we have taken with us. And after that, we decided to rest for the night there since it was late and we were all pretty injured. And then after that, we kind of explored the rest of it just in case there was anything more dangerous in here. Ended up finding what looked to be someone's bedroom. It had a trap door under the rug, which we have not explored yet. And an arcane locked journal in the dresser that we couldn't open at the moment. And after that, that was pretty much all that we found in there, and decided to head to Graves, brought back the bodies, which he was thankful for. He gave us a map to where their leader is staying, but it was about a 3-day journey from where Graves was. So we opted to head back to Char to take care of some things before traveling that way. Rested at Char, and we leveled up. And then pretty much spent the rest of the session doing some downtime activities. I did some research at the library. Ko started to learn blacksmithing. Damien went out gambling. Cargill did some things with the priests, and Toby went and finished his wand. And once everyone kind of finished their projects after the 3 or the 5 days those took, we decided the next day we were gonna just head towards the Iron Tide and go speak to their leader.
All right.
And we also leveled up that session.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
All right. So
We're getting strong.
Getting strong. It is the 10th of fall at 4 p.m. I think you just finished a day of downtime, as 4 is usually the 8-hour mark. So I guess tomorrow, or tonight, I don't know, but sometime soon the group is planning to head out towards the Iron Tide main base.
And I think our plan was to do that like first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I think that was the plan.
So I guess Shock is with you. So I'm guessing since we have people missing, someone can play him in battle.
Sure.
Yeah. So should I just continue passing time till tomorrow, or is there anything else one of you wishes to do tonight?
And I
Yeah.
just continue to work on my blacksmithing.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go to Grove
Okay.
and
Yeah.
give him 50 gold.
Captain Grove. Oh, the little town's guard captain. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. So
And I tell him, I know this is not a horse, but this should be enough to replace the one that we lost.
So that's not necessary. You lost it while working for the town. If you insist, we could certainly use the gold here.
Yeah, and I just handed it over to him.
All right. So he takes the gold and thanks you. Has there been
Okay.
any progress on the Iron Tide front? Or sorry, on the mercenaries who attacked us, because I don't think he knows their name.
Yes, we believe we know where their base is, and we're going to go check it out.
He says, "Oh, you found the location."
It's what we believe it to be their base. We're not entirely sure yet. We're gonna go
He says,
check it out.
"Perhaps, do you have a map to it? How close is it?" I don't think you told the town about finding the location, did you? Or am I forgetting?
No.
No, we kind of, because the guards were asking, right?
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
And
like,
we deceived them.
Yeah.
well, if it is what it is, what we think it is, we'll let you know sooner or later.
Give me a persuasion DC 12.
And who is he
Yeah.
talking to again?
He's talking to Damien, I believe, right?
Yeah, I am talking to Captain Grove, the captain of the guard.
So he nods. He says, "Well, I think it might be useful to have that information where you're going with us, just in case you might need backup later. But
Would you like to send the scout with us?
I'm not sure who I could send. We are fairly pressed for people here. I was more thinking that if perhaps relief from the Empire arrived, we can send some people. It might just be good to know in case something happened to you all. Not that it would, but these things do happen."
Oh, you know how the politics in the council and how long they take. I'm not sure we'll get any backup anytime soon.
Give me another persuasion DC 15.
I'll use my commanding presence. Unless I have advantage for 2 days of wealthy. Not 10 days of wealth. Wealthy living.
Well, what's you can use your commanding presence. That's fine. What does that do?
Yeah. It adds a d8 to my persuasion checks.
So
Using one of my superiority dice.
so he nods. He says, "All right. Well, I'm not sure why you don't want to tell us, but I'll leave that decision to you." He says, "Good luck to you all, and let us know if you find out any other useful information."
Will do, Captain.
He salutes you. All right. Anyone else doing anything? Okay. So the day passes into evening. Go ahead and do your upkeep costs for the day. And,
Would I be able to add a couple hours of blacksmith training?
you can only do 8 hours a day. That's the max. But it's just like you basically get a day of credit, and once you get a certain number of days, you actually learn. But yeah, unfortunately, you can't put extra hours in each day. It's just like a day. Is 8
Gotcha.
hours.
Yeah, I have 5 days invested, so never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be okay. Gotcha.
I'm also going to take this time to buy more arrows. 40 more arrows.
All right. So you visit the marketplace, purchasing some arrows at book price.
That's 1 GP for 20, I believe.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you do your upkeep costs. The evening would pass. It is now the morning, the 11th of fall at 8 a.m. What do you all want to do? New day.
Well, I mean, how much story shit do we want to do without 2 of our players?
I mean, it's up to you guys. If you, I would say just like we could just continue because like they could just catch up. But I mean, if you want to do something else, we could do something else.
I'm down to just continue.
Yeah, I mean, you should be fine. Just wondering if I have any other NPCs I could send with you. Let's see. There's Shock. Actually, Melody is helping the town, but she could agree to. Oh no, actually, that would kind of annoy Shock. He doesn't want to put her in danger. Who else do we know? I guess Blackwater could try to send some of his people.
I don't think that helps since they're all anti-Galen.
They're
The
what?
Iron Tide is, since the Iron Tide is anti-Galen Blackwater.
Yeah, but I mean, as mercenaries, they don't have to identify as like Blackwater's
True.
people. But I think we should be okay with the 3 of you and the 1 NPC.
What about Cleric Ball?
Famous last words. We.
What about who?
What about Father Duvall, the cleric? Or Paladin? Cleric?
He's cleric, though he's a bit high level.
Oh.
David.
Here, let me see. I think I could. What do we have right now? We have Shock is sort of a fighter. Blackwater is, or Damien is what, like a fighter,
Yeah, ranged fighter.
range fighter. Ko is a barbarian, and Roderick is a rogue. But yeah, I think we should be okay. We don't have to add more people.
Alright, let's do it.
All right.
I would like to take our donkey into cart.
All right.
Whichever donkey that is, I don't know. We have 2 of them.
So this will be doing some off-road traveling. The cart might not be as useful, but the donkey would probably be fine.
Alright, then I'll take the saddlebag donkey and leave the cart here.
All right. You bring the saddlebag donkey, and
Our 2
Shock,
oxen.
Shock has all his supplies ready. He says,
Okay, that reminds me. We probably need rations.
oh yeah, if you don't have food, you should probably get some food. You don't have to worry about Shock's food. He has all his own stuff. But yeah, if you guys need some preserved rations and you don't have someone who can make food or hunt or something, then yeah, it's a good idea to have some food.
It's a 3-day journey, right?
Yes.
We're grabbing a Shock and who else?
I think just Shock. Keeping it light.
And we're heading west, yeah.
Yeah, so the place you're going is over here. Do you have anyone with survival profession or training?
I think I have proficiency in survival.
All right, so you are probably going to be leading the expedition. Does anyone have decent wisdom or proficiency to help you?
No, I think the survival dudes were me and Crow.
All right.
And then Toby kind of.
I guess
weird.
My wisdom is okay, but I'm just not trained in survival.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could just have Crow be an NPC for now, because we still have his
True.
character sheet. If someone wants to play him.
I bought 6 days worth of rations. Along
Okay.
with 3 I already had, so I have 9 days total.
So sure,
Yeah,
we
I
can
can-
have I can NPC Crow, and would anyone be interested in playing him?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I can play him.
He might need to be leveled up. I think he's still level 3, but I'll give you permissions for him. So that's Co, right?
Yeah, can you undo a level up? Like, if he does come back.
It'll probably be fine. If he really wants, we can remake the character.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't worry
Yep.
about it. However you want to level him up.
Okay. Just check him out.
Oh, but let me make sure the compendium is shared. It is not, so let me share that.
And we're going to the main Iron Tide base, yeah?
Yeah.
I believe so. That's the plan. I mean, there's still a couple of
Iron Tide
things you haven't
camp.
done at the dungeon, but I think for now, the focus or the idea was to go and try to meet with the Iron Tide and get this settled. Okay, so the compendium should be shared.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get him leveled up. Yeah, because he's level 3. We're level 4 now, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
he should be one level higher. And are you still playing Shock, Damien?
It wasn't me, it was Toby, but I can play Shock.
All right, I'll give you Shock then.
Oh shit! There's so many options. It's subclass time.
Is he? He's a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Because he isn't level 3 subclass.
Hey, you should already have a subclass.
I'm leveling up to level 4, and it's making me choose a ranger archetype.
Weird. Okay.
Gloomstalker OP, do it.
Do what?
Gloomstalker.
Gloomstalker.
Is that what he would want?
Yeah, it's probably fine. I wouldn't worry
Okay.
about it. Like, I can always talk to him and we can fix it up if he wants to change it later.
Okay,
He
cool.
was kind of new to D&D, so I don't think he had a definite thing in mind.
Yeah, and
He's
I think Gloomstalker is probably the easiest of all the classes.
He's a dex boy, yeah.
No, I think he's mixed dex and strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for a ranger.
Generally, yeah, for ranger you generally want dex. I would go dex over strength.
Oh, he's got fucking spells.
Does he have decent wisdom?
I have speak with animals, so I'm taking that away. I'm gonna give him a hunter's mark. Does he have what?
Decent wisdom.
I can't see that at the moment.
Okay.
Poison spray and thorn whip should be fine.
Because
his wisdom's +1. That's like mine is 12.
Just realized Shock was only at level 2, so I'm making sure he's at level 4 now.
Because Gloomstalker increases your initiative by your wisdom modifier.
His proficiency bonus is 2 at level 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes up to 3 on level 5, yeah?
I believe so.
Alright, Crow is a Gloomstalker ranger now.
Yeah, Gloomstalkers are fun and easy to play in my opinion.
Alright, sick.
Sorry, just doing some stuff with Shock real quick. He still, yeah, you guys didn't give him any new swords or anything, so he still has his base gear. Let's see. Okay.
Gloomstalker is actually really good, especially level 6 when you gain a climbing and swimming speed.
Oh yeah, can't they just like scale walls?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's cool.
Yeah,
Gloomstalker's cool.
pretty neat. Alright, Shock should be leveled up. And I will give that to Damien. Alright, you should be able to see Shock's sheet. Alright, so for traveling, give me, let me see, I guess, who was survival guy? Ko?
Yeah, it's me times 2. It's me and Crow.
Alright, so give me a check from each of you. Do you have anyone...
For survival?
Yeah.
There goes Crow, and then
Nice.
here is...
And do you have anyone who has good stealth who could act as a scout while you go?
Both
Rogrick.
me and Rogrick,
I can do that.
Okay.
I
probably
have
be
the 2
stealth and
oxen and the
perception
donkey.
would be the important ones for that.
Oh yeah, Rogrick.
Yeah, I can do
Okay.
both of those. Can I get guidance on both of those, or is it like too long of a thing?
You'd probably be separate from the party while you're scouting, so yeah, it would kind of be ongoing. So guidance wouldn't help you much.
That's fine.
Um,
So when I roll for Crow, it showed up as me twice.
It'll
Just
do that.
yeah.
okay.
It'll do
I
that.
didn't know if that was a thing.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's how it does it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You theoretically have to switch your ads every time you roll for the other person, if you'd want it to say.
Yeah, which
Okay.
would be a pain. So you're good.
All right. Sick.
Stealth and then perception.
All right.
Well, your natural perception's 15, right?
Correct.
What's that second modifier next to the perception? I forget what it is.
Insight.
Robert, why is yours so fucking high?
I have expertise.
He's a skill guy.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, I have expertise in insight.
Rogues are pretty natural skill people. Now, let's see. 2 of you are trained in survival, right? Both of you?
Me. It's me and Crow.
Okay. What is your wisdom modifier?
We're both +1.
+1. Alright. So generally, if I kind of house rule that if you have survival, you can feed up to your wisdom modifier in people each day, as long as you're in a place where you could hunt and gather. So...
Oh, okay.
I think that would feed 2 of the party. So 2 of you would have to use rations for the trip for each day.
So basically, Crow and Co are sustained by themselves, and Damien
Yeah, I
and
guess
Roderick.
they would be feeding themselves. So you two, Damien and Roderick, that would cost you 3 days of rations.
Yeah, it's fine. We have 10 rations on the donkey, and then I have 9 rations on myself.
I also am carrying rations if you need it.
Alright, well, I guess for now, we'll just assume you're taking from your personal stash, unless you guys want to do otherwise.
I took it off my personal 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so the trip is fairly uncomplicated. You have to go off the path for 2 of those days. But as you start getting closer to the location, I'll say Roderick, you're definitely starting to notice more signs of passage in these areas. Give me a survival check. One of you. If you want to know more about these signs of passage.
So I'm guessing Roderick points it out to me.
Yeah,
I'll point it out to you.
I'll say DC on this is 15 to get the most information.
So I guess I squat down, take a look.
Let's go.
Okay. So, yeah, it looks like a couple of large groups have come through recently. They may have gotten reinforcements from somewhere. Either that or they're just moving their people around, which seems odd. But you'd guess probably a group of at least 40 came through here recently towards the Iron Tide camp.
That's
Maybe
scary.
Graves is back. Maybe they recalled Graves.
Do you think that?
It's hard to say who it is, whether even if it's friend or foe or what's going on. But yeah, it seems like they, at least within the last few days, had an influx of some people. You don't think it's Graves unless he left like right after you left. Seems unlikely.
Right. Also, a group of 40 people is going to be hard to miss traveling the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, what do you want to do? Continue, or is there anything else you want to try to do here? You're just kind of off in the plain/wooded area.
You know what? Fuck it, we ball.
Alright, continue onward. With, who is it? Roderick keeping a watch. Now, how far away from the group are you while you're scouting, Roderick? Do you want to be really far, or like just general area, like 30 feet, 60 feet?
Yeah, probably like no more than 60, probably in the 30 to 60 range.
Okay. Give me a perception check, DC 18.
I'm gonna use my
Everyone, or
No, just Roderick, because he's scouting.
Okay.
I want to use
Excuse
my
me.
inspiration.
Okay. Do you have any way you can add to that?
Unless I could have used guidance now.
Alright. Now you,
I just assumed it was another like long one.
yeah, this is kind of like while you're out. So, as the group is getting closer, you start to notice some signs in the area that were made very recently. Give me a, I guess, untrained survival check, DC 12.
Not an advantage, just 10.
10. Alright. So,
Fuck, did you roll the same thing?
Yeah,
10
could
success.
you have used guidance?
And give me a stealth check.
Let's go.
So, yeah, something seems strange to you. Well, you're kind of moving through the bushes, keeping an eye out. And as you're moving through this area, you would hear some footsteps close by. Fortunately, the group would be surprised.
I should have got that feat.
Dude, I was thinking the
I
same
should have got
thing.
that feat. God dang it. Where are we?
Give me one
I was
moment.
like,
Just setting
My
up the,
strength is 18 though,
nice.
and that
it's not
feels
bad.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
But damn, I don't want to be surprised.
I was so thinking about it also. I'm like, no surprise and +5 to initiative. That's so good.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah, no
so
shit.
it is daytime. So yeah, there wouldn't be any darkness. Hang on, I'll just pull you all on.
Aw,
Oh, it's a little river crossing.
Roderick, you said you were
That's
probably
kind of
about
a big river.
60 feet away.
Or maybe not a river, just what are those little...
a brook.
Is that what it's called? The small
Well,
one?
where it's like
Yeah, it's like a
it's
brook.
wide but not very deep.
Yeah. So, up ahead, you would see, kind of a little too late, a hobgoblin peeking out from behind a tree. Give me initiative rolls.
Oh, this makes sense. To be honest.
I thought we're surprised, right?
Yeah, I mean, you still roll initiative when you're surprised.
And
And you would make sure you have shock on there somewhere as well.
yeah, I'm grabbing him right now.
All right. The second roll is for Crow.
Probably so.
Oh, he's got good initiative. What the hell?
Oh yeah, he got
Crow did
Soccer.
not do well, but he did better than me. He rolled a nat 1 and he's better than me. That's fucked up.
Hey, Gloomstalker gives him +1 to initiative, and then his dex, whatever his dex is.
Yeah, and I added it to his dex. It's like +3 right now.
Yeah, yeah. So he gets +4 to initiative. Like,
Yep. Bastard.
Alright, so you think you see Pro, you think you see more guys up ahead behind the hill here.
Crow's gonna do his cool little hunter scout hand symbol. Enemies ahead.
He's ahead.
Well, I guess they're not, because it's like, but we're all afraid. We're surprised. Yeah, shit.
I'm updating Shock's health to the proper HP.
Oh yeah, sorry. The token might need to be adjusted. Let me take a look at it real quick. You have it updated?
Yeah, I just updated the HP. I think everything else looks fine.
Let me update the token. Alright. Now it should set that. Alright, so the first one to act, as this guy pops out, is going to be another hobgoblin who you did not see. Popping out from behind the hill, he is going to fire at Damien, who is surprised right now.
Wow, what's he shooting me with?
It's one hell of a shot. Are these 5-foot squares?
Yeah, they have.
Damn.
Yeah,
They have
that's
longbows.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it
That's
would be
disadvantage. Yeah.
disadvantage. Although
Yeah.
you'd have advantage from being hidden from you, so it's a wash.
Oh, I was at the wash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right, so he's taking a longbow shot across the field.
I'll be pissed if he makes this.
Oh, okay. You
No,
missed
so the arrow would kind of hit in the grass over here, and you'd hear him yell something in Goblin. That's it for him. Okay. Some other stuff is happening. Damien, you would go. You were surprised. Rogrick, you are not actually surprised. Because as a scout, you kind of heard what was going on. You just didn't have a chance to warn them. So what do you want to do?
I
believe you are hidden from everyone right now. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, real quick. The water and the mud is difficult terrain. Just FYI.
Okay, so like where I'm standing and then the water.
Yeah, you were kind of trudging through the mud, like hiding.
Got it.
You could climb up onto the rock to get out of it. It would just be like that first square would be difficult terrain to climb up, but then you'd be out in the open.
Yeah, I think what I'll do for now is dash with others. I think I'm just gonna hold my turn for this turn because I want to see. I don't want
So,
to wait for
just
Damien
a,
to pick it up and.
You mean like take the dodge action, or are you gonna ready?
Yeah. I'll just stay hidden. I'll take the dodge action
Okay.
and just stay hidden for now.
Alright, so you're watching out for more fire. Shock is surprised. Ko, I believe, is surprised. Or Crow. Another hobgoblin is going to pop out of hiding, firing at Shock with advantage. Which is
wash,
disadvantage because the range, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, that is going to miss. Another hobgoblin, which is the one that you kind of saw, is going to fire. He's going to fire at, Shock, because he has an open shot at him. Oh, bad rolls for
20
him.
will hit.
Well, it's, oh wait, is that in range?
Yeah, I think the longbow is 150.
I thought longbow was 120. Am I wrong about that?
I
Yeah,
think
let me
it's
check.
150, 400.
Might be right.
Longbow. Yeah, 150. Oh, 150, 600.
Alright, so never mind. That would hit Shock with 20. Oh, wow. 2 hole piercing damage. Alright, that is it for him.
Just but a scratch.
Just but a scratch. Alright, so Ko is surprised. End of the round, and new round, the Hobgoblin goes again. Using the advantage from his surprise, he's gonna, I think, fire at... He's gonna move up a little, actually. Feeling bold, he's gonna come out into the open.
You done fucked up, buddy. You don't know who you're up against. Snipe water.
Snipe water, yeah. Alright, but he is gonna try to snipe water you. Oh, and miss. Alright. That's it for him. Damien.
Alright. I put my bow. Because Graves said that their shell guarantee won't be attacked, so I'm gonna shoot him back.
Alright, you take
With
aim.
sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah, with the sharpshooter. This. Longbow.
16 is
60. Yeah.
16 is just their AC, so that would hit.
Let's go. Oh, that ran plus 10. Sorry.
Alright.
Because sharpshooter.
So 17. Alright, he goes down. And one of them yells something in Goblinoid.
Yeah, I'll move forward. And come over here, and I'll yell, "Stand down! You're outnumbered and outmatched." And that's
Okay.
it.
So give me an Intimidate DC 25.
Ooh, can I help him?
You could do it on. You could scream at them on your turn, but now they are not standing down just yet, anyway. So that is it for Damien. Roderick. Oh, you think you hear something over here? Somewhere, like possibly on the other side of the rock, but you don't see anything just yet.
Okay, I want to object interaction. I want to pull out the magical dagger.
Okay.
And then, yeah, still being hidden. Rock. And I'm gonna bonus action dash.
I forgot this guy is not dead. He's unconscious.
And I'm gonna move right here and like peek around the rock.
Alright, so when you move there, actually, you guys kind of almost surprise each other as there is a guy there. Though this guy doesn't look like the other soldiers. This looks more like Captain Graves. Like, he has a great sword and he is more heavily armored. But yeah, so you both kind of notice each other as you get close. What do you want to do? He says, "Huh?" He grasps at the sword.
I'll kind of like ready my dagger, but I'll try to speak to him in common and say we're on our way to meet your leader. Captain Graves should have sent a messenger.
Give me a persuasion check, DC 20. Alright. You're not sure he was convinced. Anything else? So you, I think you, did you just moved? Did you do any of your
Yeah, I
actions?
just moved. I bonus action dashed and used my action, so I'll hold my action to if he attacks me, I'll attack back.
Alright, so you ready a counterattack? Shock.
Does Vachak have his sword and shield out? Or
I would
one
assume
or the other?
I would assume he at least has his. Oh, you guys are marching
Sword?
though. Yeah, I'll say like you can. I'll say he had them away just because he probably isn't walking with his weapons out. So it would be an action to draw his shield or a item interaction to draw his sword.
Yeah, he'll use an action to strap on his shield
Okay.
and then whip out his sword.
Okay. So he
And probably
is
just
fully armed.
how far is this? 20
He has a
feet,
crossbow,
get
does he
some
not?
Cover.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, but they're all in cover. And he doesn't have the best to hit, so we'll just stand there behind some tree cover.
It's not exactly a dex guy.
Yeah, he,
Alright, so Shock kind of takes cover over there with his sword and shield. The captain is going to say, "Drop your weapons," as he swings at you.
drop yours first.
It's a classic PC surrender as they attack you tactic. Surrender! Stab.
Uno reverse card.
Yeah, no, first card. So... sorry, where's his... Did he not do his sword macro? Oh. Huh. Let me just check something. For some reason, it didn't give him a greatsword macro. Doesn't make sense. I'll just make one really quick.
Oh, and I guess when he goes to attack me, I'll stab him.
Alright, so yeah, you would be able to use your reaction to stab. So go
Ooh.
for it.
Ooh.
One off from a crit.
Oh, is it? Damn.
Should have gone champion fight. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that probably hit. That probably hits.
Greatsword is 2d6, right? Yeah, I think
Yes.
that's right. Alright.
Then you said he has half plate.
He does, yes. Oh, yeah, so you would strike him. 25 would do 5 points of piercing. As he stammers back, now taking his swing at you. First swing, 7 will miss. Second swing, 16.
That hits.
Alright, so he gets you with the second swing, doing 6 points of slashing. And he yells, on my target! And you see all the archers now kind of aiming over this way. That's it for him, Crow.
Alright. Ranger boy. Maybe following in Shock's lead. We'll move about there.
Okay.
And what is? I mean, it's gonna be a disadvantage, right?
He's using a hand crossbow.
Yeah, actually, I don't think he
It
can
is a
even-
hand crossbow.
I don't know if he can even hit them from that range. Do you know what the
Okay,
long
then-
range of a hand crossbow is by any chance?
I can pull his thing up if you give me 1 second.
It is 3120.
Oh, 120? Never mind. So yeah, he would be able to shoot at disadvantage, because I think
Okay.
at
I shall
least
have him.
at 2 of them he could shoot.
And Hunter's Mark is 120 as well, right?
I think so.
I believe so.
Okay.
Should know
I'm
this
gonna
is
have
playing
him.
Abigail.
I'm gonna have him Hunter's Mark. This guy?
No, this guy's
That
dead.
guy's
Oh, he's down.
Unconscious.
Oh, you're right. Okay, is this guy? That's still within range, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, but that's damn.
he is.
Yeah,
Behind.
I'll go for that guy. Is he behind that tree?
Yeah. They're pretty much all in cover right now.
Okay, so it's pretty much. So what you're saying is it's disadvantage on everyone.
Disadvantage and a -2 to the attack for their cover.
Okay, got you.
He always crit.
Druidic warrior. I'm sorry. I'm looking for his spell. His macro.
Well, if you click on the token, it should have the macros on the top left of the screen.
Yeah, yeah. I was looking for the Hunter's Mark 1.
Oh, I don't know if he has one for that.
No macro for that, and then
So
let me
if-
see if I can find it here.
Yeah, if you just go to his spell sheet, there should be a Hunter's Mark spell. Like
Is
there's
there a
a
way to?
Oh, okay, I see it now. Boop.
All right. So who did you Hunter's Mark?
The one behind the tree.
All right. So he
That's-
is
I don't think I can do that. It's at 90 feet, doesn't
90
it?
feet.
Ah,
he is out of
Okay,
range,
okay.
Hunter,
So sorry. So sorry. Can I
No worries.
just nix all of that and I'll just make him dash then?
Yeah, sure.
Just another 30 feet. He can get there, right?
All right. So he dashes up closer. Looks like they're aiming at your scout right now, anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure Crow would be able to see that or notice it.
True. All right. So yeah, he dashes forward. Anything else?
Nah, he's done.
All right. So the hobgoblin here is going to take aim. You would have cover from him because of the rock and because of his guy. So he's going to fire his longbow. Ooh, but I think 21 will hit you.
I don't know what the cover bonus is, but yes, normally it would hit.
All right. So you plus, I'll say you have medium cover, so +3. But yeah, that would still hit you.
Actually, that barely misses.
Yeah. So 2 and martial advantage would be another 7, so 9 points of damage as they get kind of a sneak attack. That's it for that one.
Roderick, what kind of sound would you make when you get hit by that? What does 9 damage sound like? Is that an oof or a ah?
Definitely the second.
Ah! And now he does look wounded. This one is concerned. I'm gonna roll for it. Yeah, he's concerned about your guy charging up with a crossbow, so he's going to ignore his captain and fire at that guy, making a judgment call. But I think 13
let me
just
check.
misses Crow. His AC is 14, so an arrow like whizzes by his ear. And that guy curses. Ko.
All right. I'm kind of concerned about what's going on over by Roderick because I was kind of keeping tabs on him when he was scouting up ahead, and I think I'm just gonna dash.
Oh, I'm gonna delete card.
So I get here, and then it's disadvantage. So I pretty much move 10 more feet.
So,
right?
So this
20.
would be difficult terrain moving into that. So that would be 45
That's what I meant,
feet
I'm
of
sorry.
movement. How much movement do you have?
60 with a dash.
Oh, okay.
So I think I can get here
45.
because it has you.
You could get here. This would be 55, and then you'd have to stop if you have 60, because you wouldn't have enough to keep going.
Gotcha. Right there.
I think one back.
Okay.
Now, did you say you were raging?
I haven't raged yet, no.
Okay, so you're just rushing up. All right, anything else?
Just rushing up. I can take my bonus action to rage now, yeah?
You can, but if you don't get attacked before the, I think, start of your next turn, you'll lose it. So
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
true.
wanna wait.
You.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'll wait.
Unless you can javelin to maintain it. Alright, so
I
you wait.
It's a risk. Nah, I'll wait, yeah.
Alright, new round.
Get snipe watered for the raid.
This guy is laying there.
I take it, actually.
Do any
Damien,
of you
shoot me.
Do any of you speak Goblin by any chance?
I don't
Oh, I think one of us does, but not here. Maybe Cargill and Toby.
So they're saying stuff in Goblin and kind of pointing at their downed ally. That's it for that guy. Damien.
Wait, which guy was that? The guy that was down?
Well, no, the allies of the guy that is downed are probably saying, like, maybe he needs help or something.
Alright. 30 feet right here. Can I see the captain right here?
Yeah, he just has basically cover from the rock.
I'm a shooter.
Alright,
Sharpshooter.
so he has +2 to his AC from the cover.
Oh, he's sharpshooter.
Oof.
What's 11 minus 3?
So his AC is 19 to you right now. With the
Dex.
cover.
I'll action surge.
Okay.
Oh, I ignore cover, the sharpshooter.
Oh, right, so it'd be 17 then.
And I'll shoot this guy.
Alright, so you fire again.
Hold on, let me subtract my arrow, there we go. I will use a superiority die
Alright,
to try and hit.
You need a 7 or over.
7
I
or
think he's shooting at the other guy, not the
Oh,
captain.
wait, who are you shooting at?
the guy behind the tree.
Oh, this guy. That guy's AC over there is 16. Sorry.
Okay, so I need a 6. Dang.
Alright, so now it would hit the tree. Anything else?
I'll be like, tend to your wounded. And that's it.
Alright, we're confusing them a little. Roderick.
I am
like
I'm gonna-
warning shots.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action disengage. Then I'll move. All action dash as well, and we'll move here to keep in cover of the rock.
Alright, so you quickly sprint through the mud and water, getting away from that guy.
And I'll object interaction pull up my short bow.
Okay.
Other hand for now.
So that is it for you. Suddenly, a guy is going to pop out from behind the rocks down here.
Oh no.
And I think you've seen these before.
Yeah, we did at the farm.
It's one of these weird Tiefling hobgoblins. So yeah, he pops out from down there.
That bitch is ugly.
Yeah, but they got them titties though. What?
And,
Yeah, weirdly
I guess
enough.
she ends her turn.
Or them pecs, whatever they are.
I mean, yeah, those look like breastises for sure.
Alright, so Shock. What's Shock gonna do? He says, from the south, they're flanking.
Oh, shock.
I think Shock would defend our flank. I think this is 60. Is this? That's 50 feet, I think. With a dash, and I think that's 60 because of difficult terrain.
Okay. So he's charging towards the new enemy. Anything else?
He uses action. He has no bonus action, so that's it.
Alright, the captain, seeing you over there behind the rock, is going to pull out his javelin and throw it at you.
Is it disadvantage?
You have cover, but actually, wait. I think instead he's gonna hop up on the rock. I forgot he can move up on the rock. Move 30 feet and do an attack on you. First one would miss you. Second attack. Ooh, misses you again. So luckily, even with high ground, he kind of swings down and you dodge back out of the way. Crow.
All right, Crow, old chap. You got 90 feet. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Damn. All right. Here. So he's going to go ahead. Oh,
He's
no.
in short
He's
range
going.
of the captain. If that's something you're interested in.
Fuck the captain. I'm just kidding. No, you're right. Actually, that would draw his attention. He's going to spell Hunter's Mark on the one that's kind of looming over Roderick here.
That's the captain. All right, so the captain is marked.
And I would say he uses his hand crossbow. Oh,
That was gonna bounce off his breastplate.
a tink. That's going to be his turn, I think. Yeah, he doesn't have any bonus stuff, right? No fancy stuff I'm missing? No, because the bonus was the Hunter's Mark. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he has a bonus action attack yet, or anything like that. So the hobgoblin goes. He's gonna run over here and give this guy a healing potion.
A healing potion.
Giving him 8 points. He is now conscious with a level of exhaustion. Still prone though. And then let's see. He's gonna go back here and yell something at the guy who's down. That's it for him. Hobgoblin here is going to. I think he's gonna fire at you, Roderick. Woo! Oh, well, these guys are getting terrible rolls. So the arrow will zip past you as he curses and gets another one out. Ko.
The last time Ko saw one of these motherfuckers, I'm pretty sure they knocked me out. And then ran away.
He like punched you a bunch and ran away.
Yeah.
Or she.
So I kind of see that Crow is taking shots at the captain and Rogrit's. He's okay. Shock's coming. I'm gonna back up Shock. I'm not sure if I can make that distance to hit him. Oh, I can.
Oh, remember the mud's difficult terrain.
Oh, you're right. Dang it. What's 15 feet then?
Now, don't barbarians usually have 40 feet of movement, or is that next level?
I think it's a next level. I don't think
Wait,
I have.
it's not level 4?
Yeah, I thought at some point they increased to 40 feet, but I forget when that happens.
Is that
I mean-
just the default increase for all barbarians?
Yes.
Oh, it's level
my
5.
movement
Is
is,
it level 5? Okay.
yeah, it's still 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay, so no, that was wrong. It was next level.
So I can go here. Darn.
Trudge. Through the mud.
I'm stomping, and then I'm gonna rage. Sorry, I'm like multitasking.
Alright, so you start raging. Ah!
Yeah, where's my rage button?
You gonna throw your javelin at her?
Yes, that is the plan. Is to did it do it? Oh, that's how I do it. Right.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
mark yourself with the rage.
With the
icon.
strong. I'm working on it. I'm sorry, I had a couple folders up
Oh, no worries.
for Crow.
You got time.
Strong dude.
Yep.
Yep. And then I am going to javelin this weird skin mustache mofo. Yeah. Oof.
Alright, it's gonna fly past her. Missing. Anything else?
No, that'll be turn.
Something. Alright, so new round. The hobgoblin who's down is going to stand up, grab his bow. He is going to take a shot at Crow. Pew! Oh no, Crow is struck and crit. For 6 damage, not the most impressive, and then this guy's going to come up here taking cover. That is it for him. So, there is suddenly a poop.
A poof.
As looks like another one of those guys appears here
Oh, no.
and
These
rushes
mofos.
up to you.
Oh no.
Looks like-
Wait, is that an action?
well, he did, what's it called? I should have linked it. Hang on. He used his poof ability from somewhere behind cover. Oh, wait. Well, okay, so I'll say you'd have to use the shadows of the tree over here and then ran up. But yeah, so he poofed from somewhere and then rushed up this way, ending his turn. Because that was an action. So,
Oh.
Damien, you are now engaged by one of these punchy girls.
Alright, I'll give it an uppy.
Alright, she will happily take an opportunity punch. Yeah, oh, but she misses.
And I'll shoot her. Sharpshooter. There you go. Have fun.
Alright, close range.
I will.
AC is 15, so you got a precision dice you want to spend?
Yeah, I'll use the precision die.
Okay. Precision attack.
1d8.
That is just what you needed, so that will strike
Oh.
her.
Perfect. Or 18.
Ouch. That would actually wound her.
You done messed up, lady. You're dealing with knife water here.
She has to do a concentration check. She will fail, and this guy down here suddenly poofs.
Oh wow! And I'll actually trudge through the water.
Looks like that was an illusion.
So this will be 20. 30.
Shock is confused. Like, where'd she go? Alright, so you trudge that way a bit.
And that's my turn.
It's your turn, Roderick.
I will do bonus action disengage again.
Okay.
Here, kind of still have some cover from the rock from the people afar, and then I will put my dagger away and I'll shoot that guy with my short bow. The captain.
So I think you actually went, well, if you double diagonal in difficult terrain, I think that is actually, so you can only get up to like here. So I think technically that would be.
I'll go like right here then. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you said you're gonna short
Yeah.
bow?
Yeah, I'll short bow the captain.
Alright, so you take a shot at the captain. Ooh, 13. That's gonna miss. Once again, just bounces off his plate armor. Or half plate.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, shock. So yeah, shock is like, what the hell? As the person just suddenly winks out.
I think if this one closer over here, then dash to get possible.
Alright, rushing back up towards the other target up there.
It's not the other target, it's the same target.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know that.
He's like, they're everywhere. They're poofing in and out. What the hell? Alright, so Shock rushes up there, ends his turn. The captain. Really wants to take at least one of you out of the battle. Alright, what's his strength? 15? He's gonna go 5 back, 10, then he's gonna leap 15 feet. Splashing down here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he is gonna swing at you. Yes. 17 will strike. Finally hits. Well, I guess he hit before, but that will be 9. And now, yeah, your ally's looking pretty beat up. That's it for the captain, Crow.
Oh.
You can
Let's
move
see, I
away
think
because he has no OP.
he's
It's
gonna
true.
take that.
Yeah, because he already swung at Damien.
He's gonna strafe a little bit, I would say. Kind of in the middle of the battlefield here. And you move his hunter's mark
Alright, to which one?
to the one that he's about to shoot by us.
Alright, the punchy one. Alright, so
The
she
punchy
is
one.
marked.
That poofed. Poofy punchy bitch. Gosh.
Ooh, no, that is
I
gonna miss.
can't hit an attack today. That's his turn.
Alright, the hobgoblin over here sees Damien just messing up everyone. He's gonna shoot at you again.
He's splashing in the
That's a
water.
miss. That barely misses.
Yeah, it dinks off your shoulder pad or something. This one up here is gonna fire at Damien as well. That's gonna
Also
miss. Ko.
I am angry. Angry,
Ko
quietly
smash.
raging. I can't do shit. So I'll move there. Then javelin the guy
So-
on Roderick.
You can do leaps. You can leap up to your strength as long as you have at least 10 feet of movement before your jump.
That's what I thought. I just
So
didn't
you-
know. Okay,
like
okay.
like the guy just did to avoid difficult terrain. You guys can do stuff like that too.
I can leap how much?
Up to your strength score.
In terms of feet?
Yes. So what's your
Okay.
strength?
So 18. Does that round up to 20?
So you could basically leap 15. It's 3 squares.
15 feet. So I guess is that an action?
No, it's if you take at least 10 feet of movement as part of your movement, you can jump. So you can basically
Okay.
like avoid 3
Save 5
squares
feet?
Of, well, you can save 15 feet of movement because like
Got
3
you.
squares would be normal movement if you jump.
Right. So I jump into the water here. That's 1, 2, 3.
Well,
and
you
then
have to move 10 feet before you jump.
Oh. So
I-
boom,
uh,
boom.
Are you dashing or are you just throwing?
I was just moving. Okay, I'll just move right here
Okay.
for the movement, regardless of the jump, and then I'll just javelin this guy right here.
All right. So
And I do have rage going. So
Oh yeah.
is that?
25 will
Oh, I didn't
strike.
turn it on.
I think
Okay.
the rage damage is only for melee attacks, the +2.
Oh, I think you're totally right. All right, then I'll just do the damage. There you go.
Oh, wow. Nice javelin. Oh, so he takes a javelin right to the shoulder. He's still looking healthy though. Not wounded yet. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
All right. This guy is gonna. Who's he gonna shoot at? Yeah, he's gonna shoot at Damien. Snipe water.
That didn't go forward. That barely
That's
hit.
gonna hit you.
Do I get cover from history?
No, so that'd be 9 piercing.
That didn't go so well last time, buddy. Are you sure?
You taunt him a little as he shoots you with an arrow. All right. The hobgoblin here. He did not like that shot. Jeez, what's he gonna do? He doesn't like the look of shock coming at him either. All right, so I think she's just gonna follow Blackwater. 25 feet, and then she's gonna do her attack. Punch, punch,
Miss,
punch.
miss.
The
Hit.
last one is gonna hit, doing 6 bludgeoning.
Fucking Matrix over here.
Ja, 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 ja. She does a bunch of
John Wick.
quick punches. John Wick. Does she have any bonus action spells? Nothing that useful. Alright, so she'll just end her turn there. Damien.
I'll give her another opportunity attack. 10
Alright, she
feet this way.
will take another one. Shaw. Oh, jeez, alright.
I'll bonus action second wind
Okay.
to heal 1d10 plus my fighter level of 4. Slash roll 1d10 plus 4. 10 HP.
Alright, so you feel a little bit better. Second winding.
Alright, I'm going to item interaction, grab the net by my belt, and toss it on her.
Okay. You said
Uh,
toss a net on her?
Yes.
Alright.
So this lady right here, I'll throw a net. I'll superiority die that precision attack.
Right, so precision.
Oh, come on. I just need.
Would you get archery for a net throw? Is it
They are
just any
considered
ranged
ranged
attack?
weapons.
Okay. Alright, so yeah,
Dang,
two... No, that
sucks.
is gonna miss. She kind of does a split as it goes flying over her. Does some
And
more
then
Matrix stuff. Yeah.
I'll just move more of this.
Trinity.
Yeah.
I'm down to one
hit
priority
shock.
die.
Ah, what the hell? No, just kidding. It just flies over.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's it for Damien Rogrick. This guy, you can't shake him.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action disengage. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Alright, so you disengage firing. Ooh, no, he is gonna
Take
dodge
off
that.
those.
Alright, is that it for you?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, Shock. Shock yells, someone help out Rogrick. 'Cause he's, I guess he's still gonna run at her, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because he can't get to anyone else, really. And he'll longsword her.
Oh,
Good
he
job,
certainly will. 24 will strike.
What's
Doing
the plus? Oh, great. Yeah, no,
8 points. She is... Oh, actually, she was wounded. Now she is badly wounded. Ah. Forgot to mark her. Anything else?
he doesn't have any bonus actions.
Oh, he should have second wind. I'll have to add that to his character. Alright, so the captain... Getting frustrated. Yeah, he could trudge through... I think the move is to try to down Rogrick, so he's going to go for that. Oh, nope. He is frantically swinging as Rogrick just jumps back and ducks under the second swing. Crow.
All right. I mean, Roderick looks pretty rough, so I feel like Crow is gonna give up on the punchy beard person. Hunter's mark. That one on Roderick, the commander, captain guy.
Does he have that many spell slots?
Oh wait, is it not a bonus action? Or is it a spell?
It's a
spell.
spell.
It's a spell.
Oh, okay, well then he's done. He can't do that.
Although,
So
you already have your hunter's mark on this one.
then screw it. He'll just shoot that one then. And it doesn't do anything anyway. God.
Alright,
That's
yeah,
it.
you, I mean, you could recast it, but that's kind of a waste of a spell, because you could just move it once you kill the guy.
Yeah. Gotcha. Sorry, I'm not super intimate with the ranger class.
That's fine.
That's his turn.
Alright, so he would also be concentrating on that hunter's mark.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so the hobgoblin is getting frustrated that he can't hit Blackwater. I think he's gonna just try to
Dodge water.
take out, I think he's gonna go for Rogrick. Try to take him down. Pew! Nope, it's gonna miss. Alright. This one is gonna keep firing at Dodge Water. Pew!
That'll barely hit,
That's
yeah.
gonna hit. Doing
Hit
2
water.
piercing. Ending his turn. Go.
Tis but a scratch.
It's but a scratch. Yeah, I'm gonna pull right up on this guy and reckless attack him.
You can
Maul him to
move
death.
two. You can move 2 more for the plank.
Yeah, if you get
Oh,
behind him, you
true.
can get flanked.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Alright, so you gain
Rockrick's like, come on, idiot, get behind him.
Rogrick's like signaling. He's like, go that way. Behind
So
him.
I will maul him
Oh, you
with a
certainly
reckless
will.
attack.
27. Oh, you went reckless. All right. So yeah, that would strike. Doing 8 and offering advantage.
Oh, I'm
Two for
sorry.
rage.
Hang on. It's +2 for rage. I'm still working on getting that back. I'm sorry. My fault.
That's fine. So that would
I'm turning it
wound
on
him.
now.
Second
Boom,
attack.
boom. Okay.
Or wait, no, you only have one. So
I
that's
don't have a
free.
second attack yet. I know. I'm waiting for it. That's my turn.
Alright, so this guy is also a little frustrated trying to fire at dodge water, so he's gonna come up this way. Oh wait, actually that wouldn't help him because he would still have cover. He's gonna yell something in Hobgoblin and take a shot at Shock. Ew. Jesus, alright, now it's gonna miss. The Hobgoblin is kind of committed. She doesn't want to take an oppie, so I think she's just gonna
Oops, accidentally put down on Shock.
She's gonna move around Shock. And she is gonna quaff a potion. Actually, you know what? Never mind. She's just gonna take the dodge action. Getting behind Shock. Damien.
I am going to hold on. Alright, I'm going to move here, pick up the net, and throw it at her again.
Alright, so that would be a disadvantage because she's dodging.
Oh, that's right. Alright. Dang.
Oh, that's gonna miss. Anything else?
Unfortunate. That's it.
Okay, Roderick.
I will. My bonus day. It's a little better. I will.
You have advantage because of
Oh, there's +2.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
that's right. Wolf thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll pull out my magical dagger and I'll take an attack at him.
Alright, you go shank him. +2 and advantage. 21 will strike. For
Oh.
14. Alright, that would badly wound him, but he is still up.
And then I'm gonna bonus action disengage for 5. Okay, so I'm moving here is difficult terrain, so 10. Is this also difficult terrain?
Yeah.
20. This difficult terrain?
I'll say that's normal.
Right there. Okay, I'll just move there.
Okay. So Shock.
I think Shock's gonna do the typical surrender if you value your life while attacking the person in front of it.
Alright, that would be a disadvantage.
That's
It's
unfortunate.
gonna miss. Alright, the captain. He is going to yeah, he'll use his potion. But he quickly quaffs a potion, gaining 17. Feeling a bit better and ending his turn. Crow.
I still have hunter's mark on this one, so he's gonna go ahead and use that hand crossbow.
Disadvantage.
That would be a disadvantage because she's
Dodge.
dodging. Oh,
Oh,
22
look
will
at
strike.
Hey, look at Crow go. 5
Plus a d6 from Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so
Alright, she goes down. She's unconscious. Alright, anything else?
that's it.
Alright. The Hobgoblin is going to curse and he's got some options. I think he's gonna fire at the barbarian because you went reckless. We have advantage on you. Right? You said you reckless?
I did, yes sir.
Okay.
Isn't that only melee though?
No, it's just advantage
It's
on
every
any
attack?
against you, I believe. So, first shot, no, does not matter. That will miss. Second guy is going to do the same. Pew! Jesus, alright, nope, that's going to miss too. Ko, you're up.
Get him,
Alright.
go.
Yeah,
Karma has definitely been on your side for this battle.
So he just took his health potion after I slapped his ass.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
I'm gonna reckless attack, but I would like to also, like, I'm trying to keep in mind that we were here for a reason. I don't really remember what the reason was, but we weren't here to slaughter everyone. So I'm trying to like trying to pull my punch a little bit when I attack.
Alright, so you go reckless. Go ahead.
makes
You
me-
have advantage.
Advantage. Sorry, just touching the buttons.
Well,
I'm
when
a
you
little
knock
cumbersome
them
with it.
down, you can choose to go non-lethal, as long as
Okay,
it's
gotcha.
melee. 23 will strike him for 8. He is once again badly wounded, but still up.
I'm gonna yell in his face to stand down.
Call the wolf. Do
Give
it.
me an intimidation check. I'll say DC 15.
Gladly, don't fail me now, dice.
Ooh, no, 9 is gonna not be.
They failed me.
Do you have an inspiration?
I do
might.
have an inspiration. I could inspire. I'll use it actually.
Well, you'd have to use it before the roll. It's too
Oh,
late.
you're right. Darn it. I've been hanging on to this thing for forever.
So this guy up here is going to fire at Ko again. 21 will strike you.
Yep.
So you take 5
3.
and 7, which would be 2 and 3. So you take 5 damage.
Hurt. But a scratch.
Alright, the Iron Shadow is still down. Damien.
Alright.
First one I hit.
Move here. Pick up the net. And I'll stabilize her with Healer's Kit.
Alright, so she is no longer bleeding out. Roderick.
Just gonna move a bit farther back. And I'm gonna shoot at the captain.
Alright. Pew! You take a shot.
I get advantage on a ranged attack?
I think it's just melee for the wolf.
Barbarian.
Yeah, I think so too.
If you want to link the
Totem.
wolf, I could take a look.
Your friends have advantage on melee attack rolls, yeah, okay. So normal.
16. Ooh, just misses. AC 17. Dink. So now there's an arrow sticking out of his plate on the back.
And then I would like to use my bonus action to insightful fighting this guy all the way back here.
Okay.
So he has to make a deception check.
Is there no range limit to that?
I just need to be able to see them.
Oh, okay. So he makes insight.
He makes a deception. I make an insight against his deception.
Alright. Yeah, you would beat his 1. So you have advantage on him for a minute.
Oh no, it's just I can use my sneak attack even if I don't have advantage on him or anything. For a minute.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, so that's it for you. Shock.
With this one down, the captain walking nice and bloody, he'll just start treading water 15 to 40, 50, 60 feet. Get there.
Right, running towards
That's
them.
with dash. Yeah.
The captain is going to attack you, Ko. So he has advantage on these.
Yep,
Yep, 22 will strike you.
that hits.
Doing 5. Second attack will crit for 14, so another 7. So 12 damage. He says, ah, goddamn barbarian. As you just take the hits. That's it for the captain, Crow.
Yeah, gonna keep shooting the guy on. Oh, is he down? Down?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's unconscious.
So I'm like zoomed out kind of a lot to see everyone.
Oh, now you can Hunter's Mark for free since you.
Yeah, you
Right,
can-
I can move it.
Yeah, you can
To
use
this guy?
your bonus action. Alright, so you move the Hunter's Mark over to him.
Do I need to press anything or?
It's fine. You can just say you moved it.
Okay, so there's that.
Ooh, and yeah, 17 is gonna hit.
Okay, so damage plus a d6.
Oh,
14
Good job, Crow.
will down him. Can't be subdual, unfortunately, so he is down. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, this hobgoblin is going to yell something in Goblinoid and start retreating. He goes 30 feet and dashes off the map, beginning his retreat. This one... Yeah, he's going to retreat as well. Fails his morale. Goes... starts retreating. Ko.
Can I try and like, oh shit, stabilize this guy?
Yeah, it's just a wisdom check if you want to do medicine, DC 10.
Yeah, because we're here to help. I think. This guy seems important. Where's my wisdom?
We're
There it
here to
is.
reason with these guys.
oh,
Alright, so yeah, he
That
is,
was an advantage, yeah.
He is
How do-
stable.
how does Ko do it while raging? Like, stay alive, god damn it!
I just punch him in the heart and it starts again.
You just, yeah, make sure you pull him out of the water so he doesn't drown in 2 feet of water.
Okay, can I do that as part of my action?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I assume that you just did that.
I'll pull him this way. I can't move that guy.
Well, you don't actually have to move. You can just say, like, you put him
Okay.
up on shore here or something.
Yeah, I'm not letting him drown.
Alright, so new round. This hobgoblin as well sees his buddies running, and well, actually, let me make a roll for. Yeah, he's noping out of here. That guy is stable, and at this point, are you gonna chase these guys, or should we drop out of combat?
Yeah, I wanna.
You're gonna leave.
Yeah, I want to yell at them.
Yell at them.
Yeah, I was like, how about we declare a ceasefire?
Give me persuasion, DC 20.
Sure.
Oh.
There you go. Easy.
So you said I want to declare a ceasefire?
Yes.
Alright. So... Let's see. How they react to that. He would yell back, who are you, human?
Like, we are the Misfits. Did Graves not send a message for us? Or about us, I mean.
So he pauses for a moment. He says, you know Graves?
We do.
And they kind of cautiously start coming back a little. He says, are you with the Iron Tide?
No.
What are you doing here? He yells.
The Graves said he'd get us a meeting with your warlord.
They sort of look at each other. We were not told anyone else was coming through this way. We took you to be attackers. assassins. He says, are you not with Blackwater and his people?
I am Blackwater, but we're not here to assassinate anyone. In fact, you attacked us first. We're merely defending ourselves.
Give me a persuasion DC 20. Alright. He says, you are Blackwater. You are the one who betrayed us then.
Wrong Blackwater.
He seems a bit confused. He says, so you are not with Galen Blackwater.
What we want is to what do they call it?
Parlay.
Handle this parlay. Yes, thank you. Oh my god. We want this fighting to end. Like, I'm sure you guys are tired of fighting poor farmers. Is that really honorable?
Can I, while he's saying this, drag the captain up to him? Or not even drag. Can I lift him and just kind of bring him over?
Sure, you like. Well, they're like all the way over here. They're still pretty far away.
Yeah,
but
so
I
I'm-
could say you like.
I'll just
fireman
trudge over with
carry
his friend.
the, captain
Maybe, like-
and kind of lay him down there.
Yeah, I'm being respectful, not trying to be a dick or like throw him in the mud or anything.
All right.
Like,
Trying to show that we mean peace, and I'm not
Right.
trying to kill him. And if I wanted to kill him, he'd be dead.
yeah, I'll be like, your captain and who I presume is your lieutenant or whatever's under captain, to pointing to the Iron Shadow. They yet still breathe.
Give me a persuasion DC 10. Okay. So they seem a little hesitant, but he says, so you wish to speak with our warlord, then?
Yes. Like I said, Graves had sent a message. I don't know who it arrived or if it arrived to.
How long ago was this message sent?
I think this is perhaps a week ago.
I don't believe any message was given to us about your coming, so it may have been lost or perhaps intercepted. He says, all right, we can take you to see our warlord. He says, keep your weapons away. We wish to check on our people. And two of them kind of approach as one of them stays back. Are you going to do anything?
No, I'll just like stand there.
Alright, so this one guy has a healing potion he's going to give to the captain.
Wait, what's under captain? Is it lieutenant?
I don't know, actually. 'Cause these guys, what are they called?
elites.
Iron Shadows. They don't actually have like, they're soldiers, but they're like a different type of soldier. They're more specialists.
Oh, I'll be like, oh, you're elite here, or lieutenant, or whatever.
So he gives his captain a potion. Strangely enough, they don't give the Iron Shadow a potion.
I guess they're not lieutenants or whatever.
Captain wakes up. He seems concerned, looking around, going for his sword, but then he kind of sees no one's fighting and says, what's the meaning of this? And the other guy kind of tells him what happened.
Captain, my name's Damian Blackwater, and this here are the Misfits.
He says, Blackwater. As in,
Not that Blackwater.
He says, you share his family, but not his aims. Galen Blackwater is our enemy.
Correct. He is an outcast. He is the black sheep amongst the family. I'm just here to resolve the situation.
He says, so Graves trusted you enough to give away our location.
Indeed.
He says, well, I can take you into our territory, but I will warn you as a courtesy for letting me live. You'll be completely helpless and at the mercy of the Iron Tide. We have vastly superior numbers to you.
Yes,
You could be
Graves gave
walking
us the
into a death
same warning.
sentence. He
Well,
says,
so you think these gifts will help? And I'll like point at the oxen and all the spices.
couldn't hurt. I know our people could use some extra supplies. Not that we're lacking all that much, but I can't see it hurting your chances.
Yes, I'm sure you guys are tired of just taking wheats and grains.
Give me another persuasion. DC
Sure.
10.
There you go.
He says, I'm tired of
Nice.
being in this place. This has been a completely unprofitable venture for the Iron Tide. He says, Lord Blackwater has betrayed his word to us, and the promises of the vault seem to have fallen through.
So what is keeping you here? Your warlord?
He says, Orkard has chosen to keep us here, hoping to gain access to... And he kind of stops himself. He says, I shouldn't speak. I'll let Orkard decide how much he wants to tell you.
Do the other officers share your view? Are they tired of being here as well?
Some of them. But we are all loyal to the Tide and to Orkard's decision making. If he feels this is worth the investment, we will follow his lead.
Well, perhaps with the discontent from the officers and our offer of peace, it'll help move things along.
Hmm. He looks to the Iron Shadow. He says, is she dead?
No.
Too bad. And he just kind of starts walking away.
Are you not gonna take her with you?
I'm sure her demonic blood will save her. And they all just kind of leave her there.
Oh, that's not nice at all.
But are you following them?
Yeah, I'll toss her on the donkey, I guess.
Alright, so the captain will say, their kind is unnatural. While I respect her abilities, I also don't fully trust her.
Kind of shrugs. Well,
He says,
when you make a deal with the devil, it's kind of hard to trust what they're up to.
Indeed, you're probably better off just leaving her.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna just look at everyone and like and point to her. Like, what do y'all want to do with her?
Does anyone say anything?
I'm not saying shit. It's not my thing. I
Code
watch.
just shrugs.
I
Oh,
toss her on
sorry,
the
I was
donkey.
muted. Yeah, Broderick also just kind of shrugs. He's not really concerned about.
Shock says it seems less than honorable to just leave her to the bugs and vultures. I mean, she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I'll toss her on the donkey, I guess.
Alright, and I'll say Crow just also remains silent. Alright, so you toss her on the donkey, and the three of them are leading you into the camp. So you are going to follow them in?
Yeah, why not? We ball.
Alright, so it is a couple more hours walk.
Oh, would we have gotten his name? I would like to ask for his name.
Captain?
Yeah.
He says, give me a persuasion. He says, my name is, Levano.
Okay.
He says, some of the soldiers call me Captain Love.
Love.
I believe it is some sort of common word, but I don't know much about it. All right, he speaks common. Never mind. Sure, he'll say that. Yeah, they call me Captain Love. Whatever.
I'll snicker a little bit.
All right, so he is leading you into the camp. Did I pass the 3 days? I don't think I did.
Well, I took off the 3 rations, so.
Yeah, I just don't think I passed the time yet. So you guys
Okay.
arrived on the 14th of fall. So you walk for a few hours, and at about noontime, you get to their main base site.
Does the lady wake up in that meantime?
When does she wake up? Let's see. No, she's not actually awake yet. She took a pretty nasty beating.
Alright. Good job, Crow. Nice shot. Wait, was it Crow? It was Crow, right?
I think so.
That downed her, I think, yeah. With the hunter's mark.
Alright, so they lead you into kind of a large open area along a path. As you're going, you come upon a patrol of a bunch of hobgoblins moving by. They would stop, and the Captain Love would say, "I'm taking them to speak with Orcard. They're messengers from the Teruvians." He says, "Emissaries of some sort?" He says, "I'm not sure, but they came up with Captain Crow's blessing." Or not Crow, Captain Graves' blessing, and they kind of just nod and continue their patrol as they're going around the area. So you're following them. You go past a large wooden watchtower, and he kind of waves up at them. You get to this area. You see a couple of more patrols moving through this part. But after some more walking, he leads you to a cave, which looks like an old mine, which has a bunch of guards at it. Basically, brings you inside. There's a bunch of maps here that you may have had to explore if you were attacking them, but I'll just kind of move you through them since you're just being brought. So he brings you inside the Hobgoblin Cave, which is not very well lit. It kind of makes sense because they have dark vision.
Just lit enough.
I'll say some of their people have torches, though, so it makes it a little easier. Through the cave, which is just filled with Iron-Tide people, all giving you kind of dirty looks as you move through. He would ask you, so what exactly are you hoping to accomplish with a meeting with our war chief? You said you wish peace?
Yes, we hope to stop the needless bloodshed on both sides.
And he says, how are you related to Lord Blackwater?
His mother would be my aunt. No, my great aunt? My parents are his cousins.
As well, Blackwater is not trusted by the warlord because of the betrayal. He says, I don't know Give me a persuasion check, DC 15. Okay. He says, you didn't kill my Menerai, and out of respect for that, if you wish, I could keep your identity as Blackwater's family a secret.
Would
And
that
also,
be?
I do wish to end this fighting as well and head back to our homeland.
I'll make sure to refrain from identifying myself as a family.
Alright, so he leads you into a tented area. You've gone past a lot of Iron Tide guys at this point. You're not sure if you're going to be able to fight your way out of here if things go wrong.
Yeah, it will be fine.
It's probably fine. Alright, so he brings you into a side cave which has a couple of guards at the entrance. I'll say this area is kind of lit up, so we won't worry about lighting. So there's a bunch of torches. So as you enter, the captain would lead you to an area. With a bunch of figures. Oh, hang on. Looks like a bunch of other captains, like guys in half plate. And there are two other figures in here. One of them is wearing robes. Hang on, I have a picture of him. He stands a little bit, actually taller than some of the warriors you've seen.
The robed guy?
Yeah, which is kind of strange. And a hobgoblin that is clad in plate armor, wielding a sword with little jagged bits of lightning kind of arcing over it.
God. Oh shit, this guy's a badass.
He would notice you all entering. As Captain Love comes in, he bows. He says, Warlord Orcard, I have messengers from the human lands, Teruvians. He claims to come with a message of peace. He also says that Graves sent him. And Orcard kind of looks at you. He says, how do you know Captain Graves? Who are you people?
Yeah, I'll bow as well. Yes, Honorable Orcard. We call ourselves the Misfits. We are an up-and-coming war band tasked by the town of Char to resolve this situation.
Char.
We met. Yes.
He says, did Galen send you?
I was gonna say, yes. He wishes to end the attacks on Char.
Yes, I bet he does. His betrayal went poorly, so now he wishes to weasel his way out of his mistake.
Well, we spoke with Captain Graves, and he trusted us enough to show us your location. As a matter of fact, I brought some gifts. Like I'll bring the oxen forward and the spices.
He says some pack animals and spices do not make up for all the gold I've lost because of Galen's treachery. He says, and why would Graves give you our location? What did you do to earn his trust exactly?
Well, we refrained from killing as many of his men as possible. We found some of his lost patrols, and we were able to have peaceful negotiations with them.
Hmm. He
And
looks
we also
to
purchased some of our missing people back from him.
he looks to his looks like his wizard. He says, Erdul, do you have any spells that could help me verify their story? He says, I don't, Warlord. My apologies. I can tomorrow, though.
We also refrained from ending Captain Love's life here when he attacked us. And this elite here, pointing towards the lady.
And Captain Love, he says, my apologies, Warlord. I fought as much as I could, but I was bested. And what he says is true. They could have killed me, but they didn't. Card says it's rare I see or meet Teruvians who show mercy. He says you might regret it if this talk goes poorly. Give me a persuasion check. I'll say DC 15.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't have a story point, but I'll commanding presence.
All right, D8.
Yeah, let's see, commanding presence. Indeed. That's
10.
unfortunate.
He says, and what about these two? What are their, or what about the rest of your companions? Who are they?
I'll let them speak for themselves.
I'm scribing. Roderick, you're up.
Yeah, so yeah, Roderick will speak up and it's like I'm just originally from Char and just want to see an end to the violence to make sure Char is safe.
And Shock would introduce himself as well. I'll say yeah, Crow does as well. And what about you, Ko?
I'm interested in keeping these guys alive. That's it.
I would say.
Says, are you not part of their band? Are you not one of these misfits?
No, I am.
He says, well,
But-
how do you feel about the bloodshed? Do you feel it is the Iron Tide's fault?
I have no opinion on whose fault it is, but people are dying, and it doesn't seem to be necessary.
Give me a persuasion. I'll say DC 10.
All right.
Go.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Chris is not great. It's not my forte.
mhm.
Damn it.
He says, I do not wish all this fighting. However, I've made a substantial investment in this venture, and Blackwater betrayed my trust. He says, I need to recover an item from him, and possibly from the elf woman, to make this worth my time. He says, if I were to get those two items, I would be happy to leave you and your town alone. He says, but until I get them, I cannot leave this place. I cannot have come here and wasted all this time and manpower for nothing. I have food I need to buy for my troops.
He had 2 fresh oxen just for you.
He says it is a paltry amount compared to how much I've sunk into the venture.
I was unaware of your numbers, and I just got what I believe to be an appropriate amount.
He says, and I assume you're doing this because Blackwater hired you to?
The citizens. The citizens wish to see their families, their friends.
He says, what's your interest? Who's paying you to do this? The town is paying you? I didn't think they had the money to hire mercenaries like you.
We're doing it mostly out of our own interests. What Blackwater wanted, he already paid for.
Give me another persuasion check, DC 15.
I'll use my last superiority die to pass that.
Okay. He says, that is very noble.
Would you like
of
me to roll it anyways?
No, it's fine. I mean, I guess we'll see how high you get. Might make a difference. 18. He says, it's noble of you to just do it to help the people. I will say that.
Is there any way we can come to an agreement to stop the bloodshed? I cannot gather these items you wish from Blackwater or this elf woman whomst you speak, who I do not know, or I believe I do not know.
He says she runs the Thieves Guild. I believe she is working with Blackwater. Cithril, I believe her name is. She says Blackwater hired all of us to help in this little venture of his.
Yes, I believe I've met her once.
He says, well, each of them has a piece of this, of the key that we need. The 3 items are what's needed to open the vault that Blackwater seeks. He says, I only have one of the items because I managed to steal it from the last caravan heading into Char.
Yes, I remember. I was there when the attack happened.
Oh. I see. He considers something. He says, you seem like a talented group of mercenaries. To best one of my captains is no small feat. Would you be willing to work with me? Perhaps working together we could not only end the bloodshed, but maybe even profit together.
If Damien looks back at
Yeah, I
at
do.
the rest of us,
I look. I'm like,
I'm giving him like a a nod of approval, and then I guess Ko would maybe kind of just shrug or do the same. I'm sorry, Crow.
He says,
you're giving a nod of approval.
Ko is nodding in approval. I'm assuming Crow would also nod.
You don't have to worry about role playing.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well,
Just for combat.
Roger.
hurt.
So he'll say, in addition, I'm not sure what Blackwater told you of me, but I assure you that the Iron Tide keeps their promises. If you agree to work with me, and we can retrieve these items, I promise you I can stop the attacks on Char, as it wouldn't benefit me to continue them.
Right, so Ko nods in agreement. I look over to Roderick.
Yeah, honestly, Roderick would also nod and he'd say, anything to end the attacks on Char. This seems like the easiest way for now.
He says it might require us to work against Blackwater. I assume that won't be a problem for you.
Yeah.
I personally have no qualms against that, and even if he hired you originally, he's ultimately the reason you're attacking Char right now.
He nods.
We'll see in what ways we can help with this endeavor.
Give me a persuasion DC 20.
Oh, I used my last superiority die, right? I just said I used my
Do you
last
have
one.
advantage?
No, I don't have anything, so let's go. Natural 20? Oh, 20.
So he didn't really like that answer. I'll say, Roderick, you can kind of tell he didn't like that you just didn't agree, but he says,
oh, well, I can't notice that, right?
yeah, that'd be more Roderick with your passive insight, but you would just kind of say, suppose that's a start. I would much rather an enthusiastic agreement on our alliance, but very well. We'll see what we can agree on.
I'd be very happy to join forces with you if we could talk about releasing any citizens from the Teruvian Empire you have in your midst.
Give me a persuasion, DC 15. Rogrick, at this point, with your passive perception, you think you see someone kind of lurking in the shadows over to your east. But you don't get a good look at them.
Where?
I'll
Over to the
I'll
east,
kinda-
Rogrick would notice this.
I'll just kind of like subtly point it out to not Damien since he's the main one talking for now, but just kind of subtly point it out to Ko just so another person is aware.
How would you do it subtly?
I would just kind of nudge him and like nod my
Yeah.
head in the direction a little bit.
And I feel like Ko would pick that up pretty easily, considering
well,
those kind of signals are.
give
I
me, yeah, you would, but give me either a stealth or a deception to see if you're noticed.
I'll do a stealth.
Do you want me to as well?
No. This would just be him. All right, so like, yeah, as they're talking, you kind of feel a like poke at your side, and you see maybe.
And I'll be more focused on that a little bit than the conversation as well.
All right,
Just
so
kinda
kind of while
paying attention.
Damien is talking, you're kind of doing this off to the side.
Yeah.
All right, Ko, give me a active perception check.
All right.
Like, huh? You like look the other direction.
God damn it!
Hmm? Is
Jesus.
my shoe untied? What? Huh? Yeah, you have no idea what's going on. Robert just keeps like doing a weird nudge off to the east. You're like, oh, you have no idea. All right. So anyway, maybe you probably figure out that there's something over there, but when you take a look, you don't see anything.
Damn.
But anyway, so Damien, what was he saying?
I mentioned the release of any.
Oh, right, the prisoners, the slaves, and you rolled a 17. He says, part of the spoils of war is the taking of slaves. I know that your empire looks down upon such things. It is accepted in our culture to be part of battle. He says, are you willing to purchase these people back from me?
Well, if we're going to start a friendship, I guess we could start by knowing more about your culture. I have 70 gold on my person. How many of my people could we purchase back from you?
Give me a persuasion. DC. I'll say like higher. Oh, okay. So he gets a little like he's kind of surprised by that. He says, "I was not expecting that reaction." He says, "You are an interesting fellow, Damien."
You know, Warlord Oakard. I know what little I know of Hobgoblin culture is that they're very battle heavy.
He says, "The strong are respected, while the weak are delegated to less honorable jobs."
And I'll cough. Since we vested, and I'll glance over to Love over there. Does that put us in high regards amongst your people?
He says, "I respect your battle abilities, which is why I'm even talking to you. I don't fully agree with the ways of the Nazic Empire, but we don't always choose the way things go. We have to adapt to our cultures and our battles."
And how would one gain a position like a captain over here?
He says, "Well, captains, warlords all of the leaderships rise up through the ranks through proving themselves once they join the Iron Tide. He says, I won the
So
tide
we're-
from a warlord who I bested in a single combat. I was lucky he honored the duel and didn't just have me killed, but it was a mistake for him because he ended up dying, and I gained control of the mercenary group. He underestimated me, and I
Since
took
we're
his
joining-
head and his sword.
Since we're joining forces in an alliance, does that mean we start as foot soldiers and we can challenge one of your captains for their positions?
He says, do you wish to join the Iron Tide? Thought you just
Well-
wished to be allies.
Is that not one and the same? Even if it's only temporary?
He says, joining my warband is much different from being an ally to it. I've had military alliances with other warbands before. As the Misfits, I assume you are your own warband, with your own set of rules and criteria for rising through the ranks. But if you wish to join us, I certainly wouldn't scoff at that. You've already proven that you're formidable foes.
Well, perhaps when this whole ordeal is over with, we can get in talks about that. Perhaps we can have a human detachment of the Iron Tide.
He says, I would not be against that. But yes, we can just be allies for now. He says, so you've worked with Blackwater, yes?
Just temporarily, he hired us for the caravan.
What did he tell you about myself and his ultimate goals to open the vault?
I don't think he told us much, right? He just said, I believe he said that you were the ones who betrayed him.
So yeah, Roger kind of speak up, and he's said the same things that you have told us. You know, arguably a different side of the same coin. He feels that you betrayed him, whereas you feel he betrayed you.
It's a he said, she said type of ordeal.
Says, did he tell you anything about what we were trying to accomplish together?
He said something about a vault, but that's as much as we got from him.
Says, well, this started out as Blackwater's project. He has told us that in the old cursed city of Issac, deep underground, lies a vault requiring 3 keys to open it. A ring, a necklace, and a dagger, enchanted by the ancient, what's her name? By the Therian Empire, the old Dwarven Empire from long ago. He says, Blackwater has the ring. I believe the Bloodhand have the amulet, and now I possess the dagger. He says, originally, Blackwater had us digging in the ruins for the necklace. And when we found it, we sent it over to him, of course. And that's when the betrayal happened. And basically, he cut ties and disappeared. And yeah, we don't know why or what exactly was his motivation. But we were out the thing we found, and he basically had all the pieces, which is why I had my thief steal his dagger when he tried to sneak it into Char.
Kind of just not
The hobgoblins have the dagger.
He pats
Yes.
his side where you see there is a strange-looking curved dagger that's sheathed. Shock would whisper, I think that was the dagger we were transporting in secret. They must have stolen it during the attack.
Like, I thought you said nothing was missing.
Nothing was missing, but I guess they may either... Actually,
A replica?
he probably wouldn't talk this much. Because it would be suspicious if he's whispering. But
Okay.
Orcard would say, so now each of the factions has a piece. And one of the faction must gain all three if we're going to open this vault deep within the old city of Issyk. He says, I don't think, well, I know we can't trust Blackwater, and I doubt we can trust the Blood Hand. But you seem trustworthy.
I
Maybe
scoff.
with your help, what'd you scoff at?
The blood hand
Blood
thing.
Hand, yeah. He says, perhaps with your help I can acquire the three pieces, and we can split whatever is in this ancient magical vault.
Very well. I believe the Blood Hand has been causing trouble in the town, so that would probably be the easiest to deal with first.
He says, perhaps.
And which piece do they have? The necklace or the ring?
The ring. No. The amulet.
Actually, wait, I don't think he would know they have that. So actually, he might think
Oh.
that Blackwater has two of them. The
Okay.
ring and the necklace, because he sent the necklace to Blackwater. Sorry, I forgot about that.
So the Blackwater might have the ring and the amulet.
At this point, yeah, he'd say, I believe they have both. I think he had hired the Blood Hand to find the dagger for him. So that's their part in all this.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. He believes the blood hand hired the
That Blackwater hired the Blood Hand to find the dagger for him. Like, got it off the black market. And the necklace was buried within these ruins, which we are in. I also have my people digging through the ruins to find other ancient artifacts. It's part of how I'm making up the cost of this mission. We're on top of an old dwarven ruin right now, which is where the necklace was buried.
Very well. We'll start investigating the Blood Hand, I guess, since it'd probably be the easiest thing to do.
He says, well, since you're here, there might be some other things you can help me with. Before you head back. But before we speak too much more, we should perhaps share a meal. I'm sure you've been traveling a while and wish to rest. Maybe relax a bit. Take some time to speak more. But
Aye, let's break bread together.
indeed. There are a couple of things that we could use your help with here if you are truly the great mercenaries that Captain Love here is making you out to be.
Well, can we go back on the topic of how many of our own citizens we can purchase back from you?
Yes, the slaves. He says, well, I'll tell you what, if you can help me with these jobs, several things that I need done here, perhaps I can just call it even and release the slaves I've acquired from Char.
Well, we'll speak after we break bread.
All right. Oh wow, it's only 1:20. Why don't we do a 10-minute break?
Woo, break time.
So I need to use the restroom. And hopefully everything is okay with Toby and Nibnob. It's too bad they weren't here for this. But yeah, let's do a break. I'll be right back.
All right.
Do not open potion.
I'm back.
What
Not too much.
what are your plans for lunch?
My plans? Like
Yeah.
Orcard or me?
No, you.
Oh, me.
Like, do you
I don't
mind
know.
like do you mind if I ask what your name is?
Oh, Lou? My name's Lou.
Lou. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you, Lou, as a person. What are your plans for lunch?
Probably not. I'm not that hungry. I had a big breakfast. So I'll probably just, I don't know, just work on some content,
Nice.
clean up the house. I still got stuff everywhere because we
Oh,
just had some work done on the house. So I'm trying to get it all back in place.
did you ever end up hiring those movers?
Yeah, and we moved all this big stuff, but now there's like little stuff that has to be put back.
Well, it's not too bad. At least it's almost done.
No, I still got like a couple days worth of work. I gotta put all the books back, and I gotta put all the paintings back up and move everything back into all the closets. There's a lot of stuff.
Oh wow.
My
Like you'll
wife,
be busy for the next couple of days.
yeah. So I'm imagining it'll be a couple of days before the house is back in order. I was
Sure, you'll get
working
it
on
done.
it yesterday for a good amount of time. And I'm off tomorrow, so I'll probably put some time in then too.
Nice.
Yeah. How are you guys liking the story so far?
I'm enjoying it a lot. It's very intriguing.
Cool.
I kind of stopped watching the Holy Trinity after like 20 something episodes.
How are you watching that?
I was.
I wasn't sure anyone watched those.
Here, use this first.
What about you,
Use
Roderick?
cash. It should have like $100 in here.
Well,
Should
so
have like
yeah, I'm liking this part because I think I think we're getting into the part, almost into the part where I was kind of familiar from when the last one state group I was in. I think this is kind of like where I joined, where they were kind of working for Orcard.
What about you, Ko? You're totally new to all this. Or is
He
he
might not be
still?
back yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I just hope we don't lose Toby and Cargill just because they missed 2 in a row now.
Well, so yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I would say, I know Toby asked if we were off for Thanksgiving, so maybe they had holiday stuff going on this weekend.
Yeah, maybe. It's true. We shall see.
yeah, this is getting real interesting. We're gonna have to skirt around the Blackwater, like that'll be interesting. Uh, guys, let's challenge Captain Love for his position. No, I'm just kidding.
Fight to the death.
Is it a fight to the death or just a regular duel?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh well, your world.
I was just saying fight to the death. Technically, you guys already beat him. But yeah, it depends on if you actually want to join the Iron Tide or just work with them.
Eh, we'll see. We'll get into RP talks in a little bit.
Although Lord Blackwater might not be too happy about that.
Yeah, he doesn't need to know.
You go from like Empire Noble to like Warlord in the Nazic Empire.
Like, fine, I'll start my own empire.
There's some overlap in the skills there. You need diplomacy and all that stuff.
Yeah, we're an up and coming war, but damn, Orcard is such a badass.
Yeah, I should probably get new art for that since I don't think, I think that's a Google image. I haven't replaced it yet.
And so is this Erdul guy.
Yeah. I think most of or a lot of the NPCs I redid with AI art, but I haven't redone these yet.
Nice. Hey, some AI art's actually really, really good.
No, it works fine for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of AR for my character images now.
What do you guys use? Because I tried to get into AI art, but I couldn't figure it out.
You just gotta find a website that will you just find like, there's a lot of websites that will just let you generate. There was one that I used.
I wasn't avoiding
but
therapy, but I just
it got changed, so now you can only I think do like if you had the free version, you can only do like 20 generations a day or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's the one I use, Image AI or something.
It might be. I'd have to find it. I always have to re-find the link for it every time I go to it.
It's like you type
I keep
in
forgetting to save it.
you type in stuff and it just generates kind of based on what you type, right?
Yeah, there's some toggles for it to like make its own things or be close to how much you type in, and there's like some other stuff like
You can like use
not
an
not
image.
filters, but like yeah, you can use like common images or something to kind of reference it. Yeah, there's like a bunch of little things you can do to change it.
Yeah, I might end up subscribing just so I can, because I think like you're supposed to subscribe to like use it for commercial stuff. You have to like actually pay for the upgrade. So I might end
Got
up
it.
doing that. I use that and I use Art Breeder to make my images.
Oh my god, yeah, I don't think I've heard Art Breather.
Art Breeder is weird. You can take a bunch of pictures of people and like put them together to make new pictures.
Hmm.
You don't have to use pictures. Like it basically it doesn't really generate, more as like makes new like faces based off other faces.
Ah, interesting.
So I was using that, then I switched over to text to image. Now I'm kind of using both of them. Because yeah, I can't pay to commission like every NPC. I'd destroy myself. It'd be like thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe for some of like the big important ones, but yeah, definitely not every single one.
If I ever become rich, maybe I'll go back and like actually pay for all the artwork. But yeah, I'm not doing that well yet.
Alright, time to start buying scratchers.
Scratchers? What's that?
So those scratch off tickets.
Oh God, no! You'll never make any money doing that.
Then I'm gonna become a professional gambler, guys.
If you want to make money, gambling is not the way to do it. At least, yeah. Do we get a co back yet?
Sir, I'm here.
was gonna ask, how have you been enjoying the story so far?
I'm cooling. I'm whacking shit.
Because you're kind of new to all of this.
A little bit. I mean, I've played like a couple bullshit campaigns with friends and such.
Oh, I
My
just
favorite
meant
of which.
you're new to the Trouble at Char game, whereas these guys have played a little bit of it before.
No, this is my first.
Oh, like this specific
campaign.
story?
Yeah.
This is my first campaign with you.
Didn't you play this a little bit before?
No,
I thought you were in a game like a year ago or something.
I was.
That
with
was me.
Grisix.
Oh, you were in Isaac? Okay. Never
No,
mind.
Grisix. He used to be in
Oh,
here.
you were in his game?
Yeah, I was in one of his games. And then I kinda just
Oh,
moved out.
okay. Got it.
Yeah, I was in the original Wednesday evening group like a year or two ago when they were like level 7 in the Char campaign.
Okay.
And then we remade to do the one that they're currently doing.
Gotcha. All right. All right. Well, we can get back into some RP. It's been about 10 minutes. So. All right. So yeah. Orcard would kind of bring you over to his table and have you all sit down. He would say, "We have some pretty good cooks in the Iron Tide, so I hope you enjoy this meal. I like to break bread with all new allies, as I feel it's a good way to get to know my allies."
I hope you can make use of these brand new spices you just acquired.
He says, "Well, not for this meal, but perhaps
Well,
for another."
I'm sure your chefs will be more than happy enough to experiment.
He says, "I will say that the cuisine in the Nazik does pale a bit in comparison to what the Teruvians have come up with. It always surprises me how tasty some of your food is."
I just went and deleted all the spices and the oxen from the party sheet.
So he says, "I know that you've met Lord Blackwater. I'm curious if you've met Sithril and the Blood Hand. Do you have any idea of or any impressions of them?"
Is that the naked guy?
Yes, it's
Neil,
the naked
yeah.
guy code. Yeah. We've met them once. They wish to hire us, but they've been causing trouble, so we declined.
Causing trouble? How so?
From what we've gathered, is that they've been hassling the merchants, taking money from them, etc., etc., just causing general mischief.
Her duel would say, "I believe it is a mistake to try to work with them, Orcard. After all, their leader is an elf, and elves can't be trusted." He says,
So Ko's gonna look hyper offended. Super fucking offended. He just offended me and my mom? Hell no.
You're only half elf.
Yo!
"Are you gonna say something, or are you just gonna kind of see?"
No, I'm gonna bristle like an angry fucking tiger.
All right, so you just kind of give
I'm
him a
just
dirty look.
seething at him. Yeah, I don't like that at all.
So you,
Not
so
my mama.
You're making it obvious then, right? That you're kind of.
Oh,
pissed
I am
off.
doing absolutely nothing to hide the fact that I'm pissed off about that comment.
So he would look over at you, kind of noticing your ears and your seething, and he would say, "Yeah, half elves can sometimes be tolerated, but just in my my experience, the elven people are deceptive, and they do not make good allies." And Orcard would say, "Erdul, you insult our guests." He says, "I know that our people have had problems with the elves in the past, but it is not always the case." He says, well, you say you spoke to these blood hands, but they are troublemakers. And you don't think they're trustworthy?
Indeed.
He says, I don't know how much they've worked with Lord Blackwater, but I know he hired them as well. I was just thinking that if Blackwater is not to be trusted, perhaps these blood hands could be possible allies.
Well, speaking with the city officials, I know that they wish them gone as well, so it'll be a win-win.
He says, but would making them an enemy be useful? Our challenge is to get the 2 items from Blackwater. Perhaps these thieves could be of use to us, especially if they are also against Lord Blackwater.
If they are not against him, but then we just go back to what we planned to do originally and take them out.
He says, what benefit would taking out the blood hand be to us?
Perhaps they have one of these items you seek.
He says, do they? I thought Lord Blackwater had both of them.
I'm not sure who has what besides you having this dagger.
He says, I have the dagger, but I believe that Blackwater has the other 2 pieces. He originally had the ring, and his people took the necklace when we found it. So I thought he had both.
Well, I guess we can start investigating to see who has who. Or who has what, I'm sorry.
Nods. He says, if they do have it, that would be curious, as I thought it was delivered to Blackwater. Unless they already stole it from him somehow.
They are a band of thieves, I wouldn't doubt it.
This is very well. Some unanswered questions.
Definitely something to look into.
He says, well, do you have ideas as to how you get these items from Blackwater?
Perhaps stake out his mansion, figure out the guard route, figure out where he keeps these items, take it from underneath him, perhaps.
Now, are you being honest in this or kind of deceptive? Like, do you actually intend to steal from your cousin?
I'm not sure yet, but if he would, this would be the way he'd go about it.
Alright.
So he's being honest. He's not. There's some truth to it. Like, he's not deceptive, but if you were going to steal it from him, this is how he would go about it.
As well, I think the Blood Hand could be a valuable tool in this, but if you think it best to take them out or avoid them, I'll trust your judgment. I don't have any eyes inside of Char right now, so I have no idea what's going on in there. And of course, my people would not be welcomed. He says, I at one point was considering attacking the town directly and breaking through the gate, but I know with Bloodhand's Blackwater's mercenaries, that could have been risky.
You know, that's kind of funny that you say that, because I asked Graves the exact same question as to why you didn't do that.
He nods. He says, well, at the time Graves was still here. I sent him later to hold down the fort and keep Blackwater and the town just on the back step to keep them occupied while we did our digging here. And I took time to come up with a new plan, but we still don't know exactly how we're going to do this.
I'd say
Would you-
Roderick would
Yeah, go ahead.
speak up and ask Orkars, like, are you familiar with House Ducat at all? Does that name ring a bell to you?
He gives you a kind of a funny look. And he says, how do you know that name?
It's he'll pull out the little ripped up patch he found when curious if it was someone working for you, but when on the caravan that we were on, that the one that you said that you guys did rob, I found this patch in one of the bushes. and I recognized the symbol. I'm very I'd like to pride myself in being very well read and very knowledgeable, and I read about them in some books a while ago.
And he smiles and says, Ayara, I think you lost something. And a voice from the shadows says, Indeed, it seems that way, as a woman steps forth. Who I think you did see her before. A glimpse
I
of
saw,
her during
saw
the
like the
battle.
glimpse of her as she was leaving, and I just ignored it at the time.
Yeah. Meet one of my mercenaries, Ayara. And she says, pleasure, as she walks over and extends her hand for her symbol.
You know, I'll kind of like glance over to Erdul, like, Erdul, I thought you said elves couldn't be trusted.
He says they can't, and he gives Ayara like the dirtiest of looks, and she just smiles at him.
Glowering.
She would say, yes, I was spotted a bit quickly, and it seems I lost my patch as I quickly escaped. And Orkard would say, a dangerous thing to lose, to identify yourself to our enemies. And she says, yeah, well, we're not perfect. Not all of us are perfect. Are you going to give it back to her?
Yeah, I'll offer it back and say, I mean, you should be a little bit more careful with that. Someone with, I think, a similar skill set as yours can be very dangerous.
Yes, I probably should not have even had it on me. I like to keep it for sentimental reasons. As she kind of takes it back, she says, thank you for finding it for me. With your passive insight, you get the feeling that there is some maybe uncomfortableness, or maybe some what would the word be? Like she's uncomfortable with her family, like maybe something happened and she's kind of alienated from them. But she would smile and take back the patch and say, I'll do my best not to lose it again. She pockets it. She says, well...
I think I'll kind of press that a little bit. It's like, is that your family?
Give me a persuasion. DC 15.
Oh.
She says, I'd rather not talk about that right now. Orkard, obviously these people aren't going to attack you. Do you think I could? And he says, yes, Ayara, you may leave now. She bows to him and kind of walks out. He says, my apologies. I wasn't sure if I could trust you when you first got here.
That is understood. We personally did the same thing to Graves on our first meeting.
He says it's wise to have precautions until you know your possible enemies. Before you get to know them.
I would say before she leaves is if we do plan to steal these from Blackwater, I would say I think I could take care of it myself with a little assistance, but I can note that she is very skilled as she was able to sneak up in the midst of that battle and take the dagger. She could be very useful if we decide to go that route. I don't know if she
says,
I'll kind of speaking to her as well directly, not just through Orkard, but trying to be somewhat respectful about it.
She says, well, my specialty is actually more in assassination than theft. It's just that the human guards of your caravan were not very hard to get past during the battle. Still, I'm not terrible at it. It's just not my specialty. And he says, well, perhaps you could go outside your comfort zone a little if that's what they need. She seems a little annoyed and says, perhaps.
Well, since we're on the topic of stealing these things from Blackwater, perhaps recalling Graves would lower his guard.
Give me a... Wait, what did you say? Perhaps recalling Graves would lower... Oh, Blackwater's guard?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion. Again, DC 15.
Has it been an hour yet for a short rest?
No, you probably would not have had that yet. He says, possibly, though I like having some of my soldiers in the area in case action's needed. I don't want to fully pull my people out of there. Now, you say that Graves spoke to you and sent you to me?
Indeed.
He
He
says,
said that he sent a message. Was it intercepted?
he says it must have been because I received no message from Graves about you.
Perhaps
But
Graves
who
has some
intercepted the
enemies.
message?
This is, I'm not sure. It is a bit concerning. I wonder.
Perhaps there's someone vying for Graves' position.
This is maybe, but it's unlikely it was one of the Iron Tide, as doing something like that could very well get them killed. This is it's quite a serious crime to disobey one's superior, especially in this type of scenario where urgent messages about the situation are being sent from one place to another. My guess is it's more likely one of Blackwater's people who intercepted it.
So we don't know all who works for Blackwater. We only know of the father. And I don't think his skill set would involve in that.
I also heard that there are onkegs in the area. Perhaps he was spelled to one of those.
It's possible something in nature got him. But also, Blackwater has a bunch of mercenaries. It's not just Father Duval. He has about 30 guys who are not necessarily all your level, but some of them are pretty skilled.
Got it, okay.
Yeah. So he says that would be my guess, that Blackwater did not want you talking to me. But obviously we don't know for sure.
Oh, Orchard, I believe you said that you're having some logistical problems?
Yes, and Erdul can tell you a bit about that. Erdul would say... Or go ahead.
I was gonna say, perhaps if we can move Graves' location a little further south, we could perhaps set up a midway point and get logistics to him, then he can get them to you.
You mean closer to the camp here?
To Highguard.
Oh, closer to Highguard. This is,
Yeah, because Char wouldn't have the capability of that. And we are an up-and-coming warband. We can work out some details.
So wait, why do you want Graves closer to Highguard?
Good. So we can go and purchase things from Highguard and get them to Graves without having to go through Char, because that would be suspicious. If they see us with like, oh, why do you have like 20 pounds of iron or whatever?
He says, wait, sorry, what do you need from Highguard? Or what,
Logistics? Like, whatever they need, right? We'll go and
Oh,
purchase it.
just like more supplies for them?
Yeah.
He says, we are actually alright on supplies. There's a lot of game to be hunted in this area, so I've been able to keep my men fed and supplied alright. But if we do need something from Highguard, we'll keep that in mind. It does open options to have human mercenaries, as my hobgoblins might be looked at suspiciously if I sent them to buy more supplies from there.
You know, we were attacked by some humans and that were working with some of your hobgoblins.
Oh, are you talking about on the road?
Yeah.
He says, well, I do have some human mercenaries in my band. So that might be who you fought. We hired some extra people to help fortify our ranks.
Oh, are humans common in the Nezek?
There are some, but definitely not as common as orcs, hobgoblins, and others. He says, I've known of some human warlords, mostly barbarians. But logistically, we're all right, so you probably don't have to worry about that.
Well, you said you had some jobs.
Yes, and actually, Erdul can tell you a bit about what we need here. Erdul would nod and say, well, my apologies about the elf comment. He looks to Ko. He says, you seem to be a fine warrior. Just my own experiences put me at odds with many elf casters. I find them distasteful and untrustworthy, but obviously that's not you. And he kind of unrolls a map, and he says, let me tell you a bit about what we're facing in the caves. Hang on, let me get the map out. Do you say anything about that, Ko?
Nope, no. I'm just gonna
You just seethe some more?
a little less.
A little less, alright. A little less.
It was like a half-assed, like, I'm sorry, I'm racist, but
Yeah.
you know, not toward
Kind of
you
racist,
right now.
but not you.
Yeah,
You're
fuck
one of
these
the,
guys,
you're one of the
but
good
you're
ones.
one of the good ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're one of the, it's like the obvious racist guy. It's like,
yeah,
You're one of the
exactly.
good ones. Alright. Alright, so he pulls out the map here. And actually, since he unfolds it, I'll just reveal the whole map, since exploring is not going to be a thing since you're not fighting these guys. Alright, so
Oof.
so there are two places within our caves where we've explored and run into some problems. Over here, this cave leads into an old system of tunnels that we think might be attached to a dwarven ruin. Why'd the map turn white? Hang on. There we go. I sent a group of soldiers down there to explore, but we haven't heard back from them, and I don't really want to send more, as we might just be sending more troops to their death. So I'd like, if you are willing, I'd like you to go take a look and see what's down there. Feel free to keep any old artifacts or relics you find. I suspect there will be some, as it's an old ruin, and we've already found a decent number. The other thing we need done is something similar in the cave over here. There is another area we were excavating that seemed to lead to some sort of strange antechamber. There is a strange mist down there, and one of my people who dug in was completely annihilated by necrotic energies. The rest retreated, but I haven't sent anyone down there since, so I was hoping maybe you could look into that and see what happened. I suspect undead, but I don't know for sure. He says, and the third thing is just a wyvern out in the wild that has been harrying our troops in several of the dig sites. He brings out another map.
Oh, a wyvern. Now that would be quite the trophy.
And I'll reveal this map as well, since again, we don't have to do any of the fighting hobgoblin parts of this adventure. He says we have several dig sites that have been excavating old dwarvish artifacts. One here, and one over here. And during the excavations, wyvern attacks have been fairly common. We think they have a nest somewhere up in the mountains. And the quicker we get rid of those, the less troops we'll be losing to these attacks, as these wyverns are quite formidable and are easily taking down my soldiers before any of the specialists could get there. And
There's more than one?
I believe there are two, a mated pair.
Oh.
He nods and he says, they never attack together, but from the reports, we think there are two different wyverns. And the only way that could be happening, from my knowledge... And actually, give me a nature check, anyone who wants. DC 15. It's a kind of a difficult
Alright.
one.
I got you.
No.
Ko, the nature boy.
Where's Toby the woodsman when we need him?
All right, so yeah, do you have training, Co?
In nature, I'm pretty sure I do. Hang on, let me pull up my
Proficient.
thing again.
Damien, you got a 15.
I am proficient, yes.
Do you have proficiency, Damien?
I do not.
Okay. So, yeah, you know it's odd that wyverns would be together because they're extremely territorial, but Ko would actually agree with Erdul. He would be like, you know that wyverns and mated pairs do sometimes share territory, especially if they're about to, lay eggs. Like
Right.
dragons, they kind of temporarily hang out to produce offspring, then take off.
Yeah.
Because
If
they
there's
are
an
they are
egg-
very much alpha predators.
if-
So I'm gonna
If
relay
there-
this information to the group.
Yeah, like if there's a wyvern egg, I'm sure that would be quite useful for you.
Or
You
dual
could
nods.
raise one.
He says wyvern eggs are quite valuable, although the amount of skill to raise a wyvern is quite a bit needed. I don't even know much about such things. But if nothing else, you could fetch quite the price to the right buyer. And you're if there is an egg, you're welcome to take it, along with anything else you find in the nest. We just want the wyverns dead.
Alright, very well.
He says, the order at which you do these I'll leave up to you. The wyvern is probably the most pressing as it continues to attack our people. But if you wish to do exploration first, I also understand.
We'll convene amongst each other and decide.
Okay. And we are actually at 2 already. So, yeah, I guess for next time you guys can let me know. I have all these plans, so you just tell me which one you want to do first, and hopefully we'll have everyone here. But why don't we do MVP votes and we can end here?
Sure.
You have 3 new quests, and of course you can also skip these if you just want to head back to Char and work on the main quest, but you do have some options. There's
Right.
a bunch of things you can do.
Yeah,
I want
Up.
to fight a wyvern.
Yeah, I want to
Oh.
fight a wyvern too. Like, on God, I do.
Milestones, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Them levels, baby.
So Damien with 2 votes, you're MVP. So you gain
Hey.
inspiration.
Yes, I needed it like once this session, so it's quite useful. I use
Yes,
inspiration
sir.
a lot when I have it.
Yeah. I forget to use it.
Yeah.
I'm down to fight a wyvern, guys. I am so down.
Yeah, so we have exploration. The wyvern, like I said, is probably the more pressing, so getting that done first might save the Iron Tide some troops, which could be beneficial in the future if you're working with them. So that might be a good starter. But yeah, otherwise, that is pretty much it. I'm going to take some notes, but good game, everyone.
All right, good game.
And
Yeah,
hopefully we'll have all 5 of you for next week.
Be better. I'll fight someone.
If we do fight a wyvern, that's probably something you want the whole group here for.
True, especially
Yeah. If there's 2,
Yeah.
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 The other one pops up.
A little.
Next
Spooky.
week is the makeup week, right?
Oh yeah, I think so. Since we skipped the game last week, so yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just have a game every week next month, right? Then?
Oh,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
his birthday next month, though.
Yeah. Oh well, on the 30th, that's true.
Yeah, I'm okay with only playing 3 games next month.
Yeah, I don't think you were here.
Well,
for
it would
that,
be-
Roderick,
Yeah.
But
It would
I'll
be four
be-
next month, would it not be?
well, they were saying because
The second.
let's
yeah.
see.
Well, if you do the
This-
2nd, the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd.
Yeah. So the second's a makeup day. Normally it would only be 4 games because there's 5,
Yeah.
but we'd make it doing a makeup day, so it would be 5. But then if we're taking up the 30th for whatever reason, then it would be I'll be gone.
I'll be
Or
gone.
I'll
too.
I'll be gone the 23rd actually, not the 30th.
Same.
You guys are both out the 23rd.
Like
Yeah,
I could play, but I'll be in Washington visiting my family friends. So
All right.
I just wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I'll be up in New York.
How
Well-
about we just take the last 2 weeks off, the 23rd and the 30th?
Yeah,
That
we
way-
can discuss it. Yeah, the only reason I was going to do I had said my birthday was the 30th, so they were like, "Oh, we should."
Oh.
Because that's my birthday.
I'll do it on the
that's when we
30th.
were
That's
saying
okay. I can do the 30th.
it.
Well, I guess
Unless you want your birthday off. I'm sorry.
I'll say I guess that's up to you.
Yeah, that's totally up to you, dude. If you want to have your birthday off, go for it.
I mean, I'll think about it. I was thinking of taking my birthday off, but
Yeah.
we can discuss
Yeah.
it.
Have fun. Yeah, for sure.
Enjoy it, and it'll be the new year too. So
Yeah, I totally support it. I totally support it. So if you want it off,
All right. Well, we'll talk. We'll see. But
Okay.
we don't have to decide right now, and we'll figure it out. Because I don't like especially if we miss the 23rd. I don't know if I want to miss the 30th too, because then you guys have 2 weeks without D&D. So yeah, we can see. We'll see.
I have a question. When are you going to